We present Grampa's Place, a programme for our young listeners.
Kia ora. How are you today? Rochelle's not here yet. You got here first.
Yoo-hoo! Grandpa!
Did you hear that? Look out of the window. There she is. Let's give her a wave. That's the way. Keep waving. Rochelle is carrying a big bag. Oh, it looks very heavy. Let's open the door for her. Kia ora, Rochelle. Come in. Did you see us waving?
Oh, kia ora, Grandpa. I saw you, but I couldn't wave back because I needed both hands to carry this bag.
It looks very heavy, Rochelle.
Oh, it is, Grandpa. Here, let me put it down. Oh, that's better. Try lifting that.
All right. You try too. I'm bending down. I'm holding on to the handles. You do it too. Now I'm going to lift up Rochelle's heavy bag. Ready? Lift! Oh, that's very heavy. Let's put it down. Oh, that's better. Oh, what have you got in this bag, Rochelle? It's so heavy.
It's full of books, Grandpa. I've just been to the library.
Oh, books. Oh, I like books. I like books. I like books. Books are fun. Books are fun. I turn the pages and I can see stories and pictures just for me. Lots of books in the library. Yes, I like books.
Clap your hands while we sing. I like books. I like books. Books are fun. Books are fun. I turn the pages and I can see stories and pictures just for me. Lots of books in the library. Yes, I like books.
Oh, have you ever been in the library? You can find really good books in the library. Rochelle's got a pile of books today. How many are there, Rochelle?
Oh, let me see. I'll count them. Tahi, Rua, Toru, Wha, Rima.
Oh, Rochelle's counting in Maori. Tahi, Rua, Toru, Wha, Rima. 5 books. You count too. Put up one finger each time.
Tahi,
That's 1. Put one finger up.
Rua,
That's 2. 2 fingers.
Toru,
That's 3.
Wha,
4.
Rima.
5. Have your 5 fingers up? Tahi, Rua, Toru, Wha, Rima. Ha ha! Clap your hands. What a lot of books.
I found all these books at the library, Grandpa. There were lots and lots of books there, and lots of people reading the books.
You have to be very quiet in libraries. Did you know that? I hope you didn't make too much noise, Rochelle.
Of course not, Grandpa. I never make a noise when people are reading books.
Let's imagine we're in the library now. Let's see how quiet we can be. Let's tiptoe. Shh. Tiptoe. Off you go. Oh, my, you were quiet. Well, let's sit down now, and maybe I'll read you a story. Enoho, sit down.
Which book will you read, Grandpa?
Well, let's see now. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch somebody by the toe. If he squeals, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, this one. I'll read this book, Rochelle. It's called Titimus Trim.
Titimus Trim? Yes, that's a good story.
Titimus Trim was a tidy man. He liked to keep everything clean and neat. He liked to keep everything in its proper place. And he liked doing things at the same time on the same day, week after week. On Monday, he washed and ironed his clothes. On Tuesday, he vacuum cleaned his carpets. On Wednesday, he mowed the lawn. On Thursday, he bathed his dog. On Friday, he polished his car. On Saturday, he invited his friends to tea. And on Sunday, he painted pictures with red, green, blue, and purple paints. But one Monday, something happened. The milkman forgot to leave any milk, and Titimus Trim had to eat his cornflakes, cook his scrambled egg, drink his tea, and feed his dog and cat without any milk at all. The dog and cat were furious, and Titimus Trim felt so flapped and flustered that he began to forget things, and the more he forgot things, the more flapped and flustered he became. So instead of being tidy and orderly, his week became all muddled and befuddled. In fact, it was a catastrophe. On Monday, he washed and ironed his pictures. On Tuesday, he vacuum cleaned the lawn. On Wednesday, he mowed the carpets. On Thursday, he bathed his car. On Friday, he polished his friends. On Saturday, he invited his dog to tea. And on Sunday, he painted his clothes with red, green, blue, and purple paints. Everything went wrong. Titimus Trim felt all upside down and back to front. "I can't go on like this," he said, mopping his forehead. "My week is becoming a bumbly, muddly mess. I'll have to do something about it before it gets even worse." So he asked Mrs. McGee, who lived next door, for her advice. "My week is all mixed up, Mrs. McGee," said Titimus Trim, "and my tidy, orderly brain is definitely out of order. What shall I do?" Mrs. McGee thought hard. "I know," she said. "All we need is a big piece of paper, a pencil, and some drawing pins." So Titimus Trim went to get them. Then Mrs. McGee wrote, "Monday, wash and iron clothes. Tuesday, vacuum clean carpets. Wednesday, mow lawn. Thursday, bathe dog. Friday, polish car. Saturday, invite friends. Sunday, paint pictures." And she wrote them on the pieces of paper with a pencil and pinned it to the wall of Titimus Trim's kitchen with the drawing pins. "Now you won't forget," she said. And you know what? Titimus Trim never did.
That was a good story, Grandpa.
Did you like it? Yeah, it's a good book.
Yes, and with such lovely pictures. Titimus Trim was a very busy man, wasn't he? He kept his house very tidy. Busy, busy, we are very busy. Sweeping, sweeping, sweeping all day long.
Let's be busy like Titimus Trim. Let's sweep the floor. Now get it really clean.
Busy, busy, we are very busy. Sweeping, sweeping, sweeping all day long. If you come to visit me, come right in and you will see me sweeping, sweeping, sweeping all day long.
I think it's time to do the dusting now.
Dusting, dusting, I am very busy. Dusting, dusting, dusting all day long. If you come and visit me, come right in and you will see me dusting, dusting, dusting all day long.
I'm going to scrub the bench now. Can you scrub? Get that bench clean.
Sing too if you can. Scrubbing, scrubbing, I am very busy. Scrubbing, scrubbing, scrubbing all day long. If you come and visit me, come right in and you will see me scrubbing, scrubbing, scrubbing all day long.
Oh, is all the house clean now, I wonder? Let's walk around our little house and look to see if it is tidy and trim, like Titimus Trim's house. Are you walking? 1, 2, 3, 4. I am walking out the door. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am walking in the door. Hello.
1, 2, 3, 4. I am walking out the door. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am walking in the door.
Hello.
Let us come in, let us come in, into your house, okay? Let us come in, let us come in, please do not send us away. Singing, let us come in, let us come in, into your house, okay? Let us come in, let us come in, please do not send us away. You sing too. Singing, let us come in, let us come in, into your house so gay. Let us come in,
Let us come in. Please do not send us away. Thank you for bringing these books, Rochelle. I'll look at them all after the program.
We'll have to leave you now, Grandpa, but we'll come back. Perhaps you'll read one of those stories to us tomorrow.
Oh, yes. I'd like that. I like books. I like books. Books are fun. Books are fun. I turn the pages and I can see stories and pictures just for me. Lots of books in the library. Yes, I like books. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was Grandpa's Place, presented by Rochelle Vinson and Desmond Kelly.